Hello and welcome to Didn't You Know Video Games Extra. Today we'll be talking about Super Smash Bros. Melee and the tech skill involved in competitive play. While there are many well-known techniques such as L-canceling, wobbling, wave dashing, and chain grabbing, we'll be focusing primarily on more obscure techniques hidden within these more common ones. While wave dashing is a common way of approaching an opponent in Smash Bros. Melee, there's another, even more advanced technique tied to it. When doing a wave dash, if you instead wait until your jump is finished and you are fully in the air before wave dashing, you can perform a technique known as an air dodge. This technique allows you to dodge attacks mid-air, preventing certain combos from being performed on your character. In addition to this, you can also go in a specific direction while air dodging by holding the control stick in that direction. As the Smash games have subsequently gotten more and more competitive, this aerial course manipulated version of air dodging, known as directional air dodging, has been added back into the sequel, Smash Ultimate. Another common competitive move with an advanced technique tied to it is the wave shine. If a player tries to wave shine an opponent, but instead of wave shining out of the shine just stays in place, they will be able to perform an incredibly advanced technique known as the reflector. This technique can be performed by both Fox the Fox and Falco Lamberti, and is capable of wreaking havoc upon even the best of the top players. In competitions against Peach players, it can be used to reflect turnips, bombs, Chibi Charlie Browns, and even Stitch faces. Against Metroid players, it can be used to reflect a charged shot. This incredibly advanced technique is actually present in every single Smash Bros. Game, including the original for the Nintendo 64 and the fan-made mod of Smash Bros. Brawl, known as Project N. While wobbling is a very controversial technique,
you're killing the game.
A less unanimously hated technique is hidden in plain sight during this atrocious, mercilessly brutal, heinous, odious, ruthlessly evil act. This technique is known as pummeling, a skill that is actually able to be performed by every character in the game. This technique allows you to damage your opponent while simultaneously prolonging your grab's duration. It's very difficult to execute, but if your opponent is at a high percent, it becomes easier to perform. One of the most difficult frame-perfect techniques in competitive Super Smash Bros. Melee is actually one that is able to be performed in all Smash games, however it is very situational and exclusive to doubles matches. This technique is known as the controller swap, which can be performed by having the worst player on a team frame-perfectly give his controller to the better teammate when the worst player is the only one with a stock remaining. Due to the rarity of this situation, this technique isn't performed very often, and is even banned in some tournaments due to its broken nature. However, when performed correctly, it can allow for a 2v1 comeback that wouldn't have otherwise been possible. Didn't you also know that the idea for Mega Man 2 actually originated as a sequel to the popular anime, My Life as a Teenage Robot? Because Mega Man creator Rob Renzetti was a huge fan of the anime and wanted to create a crossover episode where the main character Jenny would fall in love with his robot Rockman? If you want to know more trivia on Mega Man and other obscure video games, look out for the Didn't You Know Video Games episode on Mega Man 2. If you enjoyed this episode, remember to leave a like and press the subscribe button to show support, and look out for new episodes of Didn't You Know Video Games.